Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this conclusion of the Wolfblade Chronicles. So, I'm going to have a little bit of an apology here and a little bit of an explanation for you guys before we kick off with the ending of today. So, as you guys know, I did a live stream of Crusader Kings 2 The Wolfblade Chronicles yesterday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I did it for about 2.5 hours. Now my plan was that I was going to stream that footage and then put it on YouTube. So, lo and behold, I wake up this morning and I'm ready to stream the 6 years that I recorded in the stream. I'm ready to upload the 6 years in the stream that I recorded, that I put on the stream itself. Because usually what happens is that Twitch TV will save the streams for you for a little while. And I went online and I went over to look them, and I said, wait. And I looked, and my stream was completely gone. So the 2.5 hours or 3.5 hours, however long it was, worth of footage that I recorded, it was a long time, on the stream, on Twitch, was completely erased by Twitch. So I have no way of getting that content back and no way of getting those 6 years back. I could go back to the year 1216, which is where the last part 31, left off, and completely replay those 2.5 hours, but frankly, I don't want to, because things could go so much differently, and it would just be me repeating the same stuff that I did in the stream again, and that'd be really boring for me. So what I'm going to be doing for you guys is, I know this isn't the finale I was planning. What I'm going to be doing for you guys, I'm going to be giving you a bit of an overview of what occurred in the stream and showing you the final holdings of the Sicilian Kingdom. So right now, as you guys can see, King Antonio managed to live towards the end of the Let's Play. This Let's Play is finished, so we managed to rule with King Antonio to its finale. King Antonio, I think, was the greatest ruler of the Wolfblades. He is age 62. He was born in 1159. Year is 1222, and he is still alive and kicking. So now, the reason I'm holding Sicily right here, and I'm just got the screen zoomed down in this, is because I wanted to show you guys all the land I took in the stream. So we're going to zoom out. You can see here's Thrace, and let's take a look at my final kingdom of Sicily. I think that's pretty awesome. So in this stream, guys, I managed to take over the rest of the kingdom of Marentia over here, and I expanded into the Fatmid territory, and I took pretty much all the territories that the Fatmids held. The only place that they have left is they own Cairo. So they have 4 territories in Egypt, and then a few territories on the coastline over here. The Fatmids have been completely decimated by me, but as you guys can see, I've completely unified my coastline all along the Mediterranean coastline. I've taken over all of Sicily, and I've taken over 1 territory in Sardinia, in Corsica and Sardinia over here. So this is going to be the conclusion to this. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of a look at how the empire looks. I'm going to go over the dynasties really quick, so just a little bit of a nostalgic feeling. So we've got just to show you guys how far we've come. So first we've got Prince Sorn the Wise. Died age 66, was the first prince of Salerno. Died the Duke of Amalfi and the Prince of Salerno. The one province duchy. And then we have the next person. We have my great-grandfather, Prince Edward I of Salerno, died at age 35 of pneumonia. He was the first Duke, the second Duke of Amalfi, and the second Prince of Salerno, and he also owned quite a few more titles than Sorn did. And then, of course, we have Prince Adamar of Capua. We don't need to deal with him. And then we had King Hadrian the Fat, my grandfather. The first king of Sicily. He ruled the kingdom of Sicily with an iron fist until age 56, when he died of his infirmities. Him and the Duchess Irene of Thessalonica both died around the same time, 62 years old and 56. And then, of course, we have King Hadrian the Enlightened, my father, who ruled until age 76, which is very nice. Ruled till age 76. He was quite the king, I believe. He managed to unify much more of the kingdom of Sicily before his death. And then, of course, we have probably the only king that really rivaled Antonio in power and in strength, and that was King Ezio the Blessed. He died at age 73, ruling a large amount of land in Sicily. And then, of course, our final ruler, King Antonio, the Alchemist of Sicily, who, in his reign, managed to completely unite the North African coastline that I wanted to unite under the Wolfblade dynasty. So, alright, so I'm going to resign, guys, and I'll show you the ending screen, and then we're going to move on. So, my final score is 37,249. With this score, you beat House Yilving. Coming to the throne of Denmark in 1047, the house was one of the only 2 royal families still to hold their kingdom in 1337. Although there were several attempts at expansion, Denmark only gained small amounts of land in Estonia, as most would be gained and then lost. The dynasty itself managed to survive and prosper in an era of chaos and turmoil, which is no mean feat. So we got to about the intermediate range, so we got to about 3700. We were pretty close to the Plantagenets, which is actually really cool. The Plantagenets are a great family, of course. They're a cadet branch of the Elder House of Anjou, and they also were in the conflict with France in the 100 Years' War. So they're pretty good powers. So we actually really lost. We came in 1, 2, 3, 4... 3, 4, 5, 6. We came in 7th place, basically, among all the, 8th place, among all the royal families of Europe, which I think isn't too bad. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. It was a lot shorter than the Pendragon Let's Play, but I think it was still enjoyable from start to finish, at least in my opinion. We'll be starting up the not the Norse, but the Old Gods Let's Play fairly soon, along with Rome Total War. So, hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. Thank you for joining me. Fruit signing off for the last time.